back to Aussie Furniture Flippers. Today we're going to be fixing up these kids' drawers. So we got these kids' drawers on a curve because it was free and we wanted to fix it up. So there's only one problem with it. The drawer rollers are a bit bent. So my dad's going to go to Bunnings and we're going to go get some new ones. And then when my dad gets the new ones, he's going to come and show us how to put them on. Right, first step. So our first step is we're going to put 1 cap of sugar soap in this warm water. So after we finish that, we're going to use clean water and wipe that over so the sugar soap doesn't wreck the drawers. And don't forget your gloves. Okay, 1 cap. So just the cap of the bottle. So this sugar soap is called Sally's Original Sugar Soap. Okay, let's get started. As you can see, the water is changing color. It's starting to get dirty. Okay guys, now that we're finished, look how dirty the water is. It went to clean to very dirty. Okay, so now we've done that, we're going to use our clean water and wipe it down. Okay guys, now that we've finished that, we're going to let the drawers dry and we'll get back to you when it's done. So now that the wood has dried on our drawers, we're going to start sanding. So I'm going to be scuffing and we're going to fold our... So this sandpaper is a 120 grit. So I'm going to fold it in half and we're only going to do the front. We're not going to do the inside and we're also going to do the sides. But we're not doing the top. So we're going to push against it lightly. So it's basically rubbing a cloth against the skin, lightly. I'm gonna save up, I'm gonna be saving my money for a car. Because I'll be driving, not until a long time, but I'll see. Okay guys, now that I've finished stuffing, I'm going to get to the top bit. Now that we finished scuffing, we're going to start sanding. This is called a Ryobi and it's 180 grit. So we're going to need some glasses and a mask so we don't get all the dust in like smell it and get all sick for your lungs. And we're gonna use some glasses so that it doesn't get in your eyes. So I won't be doing this bit. I'm gonna let my dad do it because if I do it wrong, I just need to practice. So my dad's gonna come in and do it for you guys.
Hi guys, just in to do the sanding job. Okay, so just need to put our safety gear on. Okay, then we start from one side and move across. Slow and steady, do section by section.
can see, the 120 grit isn't really working, so we're gonna change it to an 80. And we're gonna see if it works. Now that we finally have our new drawer runners, we're gonna. My dad's gonna show us how to put them on. Yes.
He's going to take the last buckle one off, but I get these ones. Okay. So that one goes under there. And just replace them in the same slots that you had them out previously. If you find that the screws are no good, you can easy enough buy some from your hardware. If they don't all line up as this, you can either put them in a different slot, which is fine, just as long as it's evenly spaced. That way the weight gets distributed across the whole runner and nothing gets bent.
And if I can do it, I know that you guys can do it.
To make sure the drill's 100%. Yep. Yes. Just put in the middle, and then just drill. In the side, if you put them in the side, then these runners here are going to hit the screws in the side. Okay. So these ones here have to go against the wall on the inside of the drawers. And that way these drawers themselves can hit them and go along the runners.
Make sure your wheels are always on the end of your drawers and facing down.
I'll put an additional one in these because they only had 2 in these to start with. You need the third one to distribute the weight so it's even and so you don't damage the drawer hinges because they will bend.
There we go.
The wheel's always at the front. The back of the drawers on these and the front of the okay, so see these ones with the long skinny, they go on that side, yep, see, and obviously this one goes on
This side.
this side.
Because the wheels are facing here.
Okay, if the holes don't line up perfectly, just drill a new one. And when you're drilling it back, don't over drill it. Once you feel it's in, don't push any further because otherwise you'll just strip it out, okay? Okay, now you've got to do the these go wheels to the front, so you've got to hold these up.
What about it?
And there, see the hole just there? Yep.
What if I do it wrong?
Okay. If it comes wrong, it's how the hole was originally done. Okay, that's fine. No stress. No, don't worry about that. Just put it back in there. Other way around. Okay, so where's the hole down the other end? Okay, just... I'll put a fresh one in here. Okay, you don't have to screw it ultra tight, just as long as it's firmly in place, okay?
Okay.
So, yep. See how there's a hole just there?
Yeah, the one with the hole, yeah.
Yep, so that's where
Do next.
do next, yep. Now don't go over the top, go under through here, because then you can get up to it easier. In the middle, yep, that's the one. Slow and slow. You're up too high with the drill. Bring the drill down, yep, that's it. There, okay.
Sorry.
Yep, that's...
There we go.
Bring your runners in.
Okay guys, so me and my dad are gonna go finish the rest of the drawers and we'll do the next step for the undercoat. Thank you. Hey guys, welcome back. So we just finished scuffing it and cleaning it with a damp cloth, and we're gonna be using this
Zinzar.
primer paint.
Stain blocker and awesome paint.
It's very liquidy though. We will be using a mask because it doesn't smell nice, and I'm going to be using glasses because so it doesn't get in my eyes and it will sting badly. I'll be using a microfiber roller, and I'll be also using a Uni Pro brush. And my dad will be helping me painting today.
Okay, let's get into it.
We're going to be doing the cutting first.
Mask up.
I'll also be using the gloves because it's hard to get the paint off. Okay guys, I'm cutting in first to make sure I get all the paint up there. This dries really quickly too. And this is kind of my first time cutting in. Guys, so I've done my first coat using Porter's Original Paint, which is an Australian product. And as you can see, it already looks really nice. But I still have to do my second coat. So the paint color is called Irish Linen. The paint is really thick, but it gives me time to smooth it out properly. When we finish our second coat of paint, we'll be staining the top. So guys, we just noticed a scratch on the side of our cabinet. So we had to put on our Dixie Belle mud. Unfortunately, we only had brown. But when we finish, we'll be sanding it down Then we're going to repaint over the top. So now that our Dixie Belle mud has dried, we're ready to sand. So our Dixie Belle mud is really a good wood fill that is really easy to use. I'm hoping after we sand it and paint it, we won't be able to see the M that was scratched into our wood. I'll be using a 240 grit sandpaper. Let's get started. And now, after I finish, we're going to be dusting it off. Don't wipe it with a wet cloth. Hey guys, I'm going to be using an Australian product called Pureco Stain and Glaze. And our color is leather. It is a water-based and has no smell, and it's eco-friendly. I'm going to be using a Dixie Belle Gator Hide applicator. So I've already sanded the top of our cabinet, and I used a 240 grit sandpaper. It's really smooth. Before you pour your stain into your bowl, make sure you stir it. Don't shake it, stir it. So what you're going to do is pull your cloth forwards and backwards. And then we go to the next one. Now, when we go on this edge, we only go over it once.
Hi guys, so we added 2 coats of Pureco eggshell sealer over the stain to give it a satin finish and to protect the wood. It applied using the same method as the Pureco leather stain. We ordered the handles only after a few weeks. They arrived. Unfortunately, they were the wrong handles. The company ended free of charge and sending us some more. We were able to keep the other ones, and Dad also helped me put the handles on. And finally, we staged it. We put the drawers up for sale. We had them up for $220 for 3 weeks, with no interest, then lowered it to $180. We had lots of interest, and they sold quickly. So how much is my business worth now? The 10 drawer runners costed us approximately $40 online. The drawer handles costed us $10. The paint, stain, mud, and Dixie Belle and our other materials costed us approximately $20. That means my total in my business is now worth $300. Oh, hang on. I need to take out the cost of repairing Dad's sander, which was $38. So that brings it down to $262. I have $20 in total, so my business is worth $282. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell to get more videos like this one.
Zach, I'm done!